This video is all about working out the charity that you want. We know, as covered in the first video, that there are 169,000 charities, which means there's loads of choice. I wanted to show you as well what organisations typically look like, which means that charities in Surrey, in your area, will cover all of these in terms of sizes of organisations. But the vast majority of charities turn over less than £100,000. So that should help manage your expectations in terms of the type of organisation you'll be joining. And that line at the bottom there, that 1.3% of charities in England and Wales earn 72% of the sector's income. It's important to think about this because smaller organisations tend to, although not always, require you to be a bit more hands-on. And so it's really important that as you go through your search, you're very clear about the time commitment that you can provide and the time commitment that they expect from you. In terms of working out your charity though, the first thing you might want to do is think about the cause. And I want to show you the Charity Commission's website here, which lists all the causes that charities have to register themselves under. And we call this classifications. So it helps you work out what the charity does, who the charity helps, and how the charity helps. So you can see under what it does is general charitable purposes, which encompasses quite a large range of things. But there's education and training, the advancement of health, disability, the prevention of relief or poverty, overseas aid or famine relief, accommodation or housing, religious activities, arts, culture, heritage and science, amateur sports, animals, environment, conservation, heritage, economic, community development or employment, armed forces, emergency service efficiency, human rights, religious or racial harmony, equality or diversity, recreation or any other charitable purpose. So what you should take from this is really whatever your interest is in, I can guarantee there is a charity out there waiting for you somewhere, and hopefully in Surrey, in your local community. You can go further though and narrow organisations down by who they help. And if you might have a particular interest in how they help. So is it providing actual services, or is it like in this case, making grants to other organisations, giving money out to other organisations? What is it that you're interested in? And really what you need to do is just think about 2 or 3 of the causes that you're interested in. Is it mental health? Is it environmental conservation? Is it heritage? Is it local history projects? Is it theatre? What is it that you're interested in? And the reason we would encourage you to just kind of create a short list of 2 or 3 causes is because that then helps filter down the large number of charities that will be in your community looking for people like you. The next thing you should think about then is the size, stage and logistics of the board and the way that the organisation governs. So are you interested in a small, medium or large charity, or are you more interested in a charity that is, you know, super large and is very well established? And that's where stage comes into this, because you can have established organisations of all sizes. Small doesn't necessarily mean bad. Some small charities are small on purpose. They're super focused either to a postcode area or to doing something in a community. And if you want to contribute to an organisation working solely in Surrey, then that's absolutely an opportunity that you can fulfil. You just need to think about these 2 other things. So the logistics. Where and when do they meet? If you're doing the school run or have caring responsibilities, you might be in full-time work. It might not be possible for you to meet during the day or at set times or at the weekends. So you just need to be very clear when thinking about where you might fit, what sort of a logistical setup the charities have. And similarly to that is around the time demand. Some charities require you to be at board meetings every month. Best practice is 4 times a year, but that isn't universal. So you'll just need to consider that too in your search.